Alright, so here we are, we're at Wolf Creek Bees and we're picking up our bees today. This is Leanne. She's getting some bees too for the first time. And I'm going to try this bee thing again. Let's take a look at the bees. This is what a 3-pound box of bees looks like. We're really hoping they don't get out. Alright, so we picked up our bees today and we're here at the hive. And we learned some things. We got this piece of screen and we learned that, that you're supposed to put the screen over this top board so that when you put this on top of your feeder, no pests can get in and go and rob your food for your bees. So that was something that we learned. What else
We also learned that the entrance reducer needs to be on the left-hand side.
Yes, over here and not over here.
It needs to be smaller for the first several months.
Yes.
Until about June. And then we've got to flip it to the bigger.
Yes.
Bigger so they can come out and do their thing.
And you put it on this side because when the bees come out, they orient themselves clockwise. So, yeah, put it on the left. Alright, we're going to try a new way to put our queen in. We'll show you that when we get there. We've got our fire going. So we're trying to calm our bees down. They're much more feisty now than they were when we first picked them up. We never heard a peep out of them in the car. And I just went and got them out of the car and they are humming. So, alright, we're going to put our hats on and get them lined up. See, my smoke's not nearly as billowy as
They need to,
What's the hive tool?
right here.
Hive tool. Let's open this puppy up.
If I get stung, I'll try not to burst in the video.
Okay. It's okay, I can edit it out.
Okay. Alright, you have some. You want me to try and smoke a little bit more? Or?
Sure. Alright. They're going to come out and they're going to fly around a little bit. Try to smoke behind them so it gets on. The queen. This is the queen. She's in this box surrounded by other ladies feeding her and trying to get to her. We're going to try to leave them in there and keep them happy while we get the queen situated. Very nervous with my glove off. Okay, so we've got 2 little bars attached right here to lay her across the top, just like that.
Is that the right side, or do you put the,
We didn't take the cork out.
oh, yeah, you're right.
Forgot to take the cork out. So there's cork right here. We have to get the cork out. There still will be a piece of candy in there that the bees will eat in order to free the queen from this box. We need to get the cork out. Okay, now there's a piece of white candy in there. Hopefully you can see that. You see this contraption we've got hooked up. Just some rubber bands, some tent stakes. That's to help keep her in position. Okay. Now we're going to put an empty box on top. And now we're going to dump the bees in. If we want to run away screaming, don't laugh. All right, you ready?
Ready?
Go ahead and smoke them some more. We're out of smoke.
Yeah, we're out of smoke.
Alright, let's do this. What did he say?
Yeah, he said you
Rock,
could
don't
rock,
shake.
but don't shake them up and down. And yep, he said you could do that.
Seems counterintuitive to hit a box of bees. Oh, there goes a bunch.
Oh, there just went a whole big bunch.
Okay. There's still a lot in there. Don't shake.
Don't shake.
Okay.
I mean, I think you can do what you have been doing where you're just kind of like, yep. And they said rock them back and forth, so maybe you can kind of,
See how their volume's going up?
yeah, they're getting angrier.
Alright. I'm going to call that good. I'm going to set the rest of these bees down beside the box and let them find their way into their queen. So I'm just going to set them right here. Alright. Now I'm going to put this lid on, opening in the front, right?
No, let's put our feeder on first, right?
Oh, feeder, yes. Okay, this is sugar water. I've just dissolved 2 cups of sugar and 2 cups of water until the sugar was dissolved, and now I'm going to pour this into the feeder. I think it's too hot.
I wondered that.
They're already in there.
Surely they'll move out of the way. Hey, that filled up a lot more than what I thought it would.
They can barely get it.
Really?
So that was 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water. It didn't fill it up enough. I don't know if you can tell. See how full that is? They can barely reach it right here, basically because it's on a tilt. That's not good.
That's why we need to get the
let's get the
lid
cover on now. We don't want, and do you have something I can grab him with?
Sure.
And try to rescue
How
him?
about your tool? Your hive tool.
Okay, yeah. You can just throw him on the ground, he'll be fine. You guys need to go on too. You're not gonna make it out of there.
Oh, there's still some of them around the feeder jar over here.
Okay. So now we've got this lid on, they won't be able to get in there and drown. To get in there, they've got to go up through the hive and then through a small hole, up through that screen that you saw. They've got to come up through there and then climb down through there. All right, y'all go on. Go on. Okay, I'm going to make sure that the queen got out of the queen box. What should have happened is the other bees in the hive should have eaten through the candy in her box and set her free. So we're going to check and make sure that she escaped. And we also need to add some food. You can see the bees are trying to get that food, and I don't think they can reach it right now. So we definitely need to get that taken care of. Okay, so we're going to look for the queen here. Are there bees at the bottom here?
Yes.
Alright, so where should I set that? Here's the queen box. We're going to make sure she got out. Oh my gosh, they are making honeycomb on that. Crazy bees. 30 minutes later. I've got some food, but actually before I do that, I'm going to make sure the queen got out of that box. Come out still, so I'm just going to open this and I'm going to dump her in because I think that's her. Let's see. Yep, that's her. All right. There she is. There she is. She's in there still. Did you see her?
Mm-hmm.
There she goes. Alright, I don't know where she is. Alright, she's in there. Our queen is free. I'm going to pour some more food in there. This is just sugar water. Ratio of 1 to 1. 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water. This is actually 2 cups, I think.
So 2 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar.
Yeah, and this mix. Just 1 to 1. However much water you use is how much sugar you need to use. I don't want to drown those bees that are kind of low. So I'm going to pour it in kind of slow. Plus this is probably still a little warm. I'll pour it in back here. Go back up. Okay. They can get to that, but I'm going to give them some more tomorrow, if not tonight. Okay, good night, bees.
Hopefully they survive the storm coming up.
The entrance reducer that I got, the one that came with this unit, they didn't cut the small entrance. Then I went back and got another one, or actually a friend, Leanne, picked it up for me. So I got one and it has the small entrance, but it's too big. It won't fit in this gap. So all I've done is I've taken some mulch into this one that's too big and I've kind of shoved it in there to make the entrance smaller and hope for the best.
Why do you want the entrance smaller?
So they have less opening to defend. It's like they have a smaller front door than a big front door. While they're new to this hive and trying to build up, start making babies in there and raising babies and stuff, we want them to concentrate on that and drawing comb and not on being defensive and defending their hive. They still have to defend it, but with the smaller opening, the less invaders they have. It's just like a smaller front door.